Okay, let's just do another flashback. My son, Cory, grew up Beaufort, South Carolina. He did his first couple years in school over in Hawaii, and when he got back to the States, he was put into this special education thing because he knew about the Hawaiian history, but he didn't know anything about United States history. So for a couple years, his only out was playing soccer. But he developed a friendship with this other fella named Sean. Paul and Sandy were Sean's parents. We met them. They had a beautiful house down on the point. And reflecting back, Sean was like me. He was an instigator. He loved getting in trouble. One day he decided to take his dad's boat to the river. Current took him across the river. Cory didn't go with him. No, it was just Cory and Sean. Sean got in the boat, went out a little bit in the river. Cory ended up staying on the shore. Cory ended up calling, I believe, the Coast Guard to rescue Sean and bring him back to the landing. Sean got in all kinds of trouble over that. But Sean and Cory were invincible. Now, I never liked Sean's actions, but I instilled in Cory beliefs, way of doing business, way of keeping yourself out of trouble even though you're a troublemaker. But Sean never learned that lesson. When he moved out of the house, he decided to get his own apartment in with some other kids. They ended up vandalizing school buses. He ended up going to jail. He was about 16 when this happened. And I was working day shift, Beaufort Memorial Hospital. And yeah, Cory told me that Sean got in trouble and had to spend some time in jail. Apparently Paul and Sandy went to visit him and that kind of stuff. And I came home one day and Sean and Cory were sitting on the patio. And I walked up and looked at Sean and, hey, how does it feel to breathe free air? And Sean looked at me and he goes, pretty good. I had it made when I was in there. And I just looked at him and I went, excuse me? Did your parents come and see you? Yep, they sure did. They brought me cigarettes and gave me some money, and it wasn't that bad of a time in there. Interesting. Why don't you do me a favor, Sean? Why don't you talk to this boy here and ask him what I would do? I turned around and walked in the house. Laid down on the couch and was watching TV. And about 20 minutes later, Sean came up to me and he goes, Gene, can we talk? And I looked at him and I said, yeah. Cory told me that, whoa, wait a minute, I forgot something. I forgot something that was very important. I asked Sean where he lived at. where are you living at now? And he goes, oh, I got my old room back. You what? Yeah. Yeah, Dad gave me a key to the house and gave me my own room back. Huh. Interesting. Sean, why don't you talk to this boy? Let him know what I would do. And I walked into the house, laid down on the couch, started watching TV. And about 20 minutes later, Sean came in. And, Gene, can we talk? Yeah. Yeah, what's on your mind, Sean? Cory said that you'd throw him out of your life totally. Yeah. He's a jailbird. Trash. I'm sorry, I don't deal in trash. And he popped up and he goes, what? Then you don't like me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sean. Cory likes you. So I have to. Even though I don't. That's me. Cory likes you. That means something to me. Let me tell you a story. When I was growing up, my dad used to beat me every time that I was with a friend of mine named Marvin Storms. My dad would slug me. My dad would spank me. But I never lost that friendship. Never. And I took the beatings. But I didn't understand. My dad did not understand. He did not want me to end up like Marvin. But he used to beat me for it. I don't beat my children. I will not degrade you either. Cory sees something in you that I do not see. And that's just the way it is. And that's what I have to accept. His judgment, not mine. As for your mom and dad, I think they're stupid. I think they're foolish to let a person like you back into their house. But then again, I don't wear their shoes. They don't see what I see in you. So, you know, take it any way you want it. Well, he turned around and left. And about an hour later, Paul and Sandy stopped at the house. Rang the doorbell. I went, opened the door. They came in. We sat at the kitchen table, made coffee. Apparently my little talk with Sean, turned Sean around. He promised that he'd get back into school and that kind of stuff. Well, a couple of years later, I had a car, and I ended up having a stick in one of the tires. I mean, it just destroyed that tire. Well, at that time, I was single. Like I said, going through hard times. I didn't have money to even buy a used tire for 20 bucks. I had no money at all. Family was up in New York. It was about the time that I made DX. In fact, I think it was the same month that I did DX, February. but I stopped by this one garage that I knew had used tires. Sean was working there, and Sean said, well, Jane, just leave the car. When I get around to it, I'll fix the tire. And I looked at him and I says, hey, I don't have any money. You know, I'm going to have to owe it to you. Sean didn't say nothing. He didn't say a word. So I walked home. About 5-6 hours later, Sean brought the car over to me. Apparently the state troopers in South Carolina can only put like 10,000 miles on their tires, and then they have to get new ones. I had 4 state trooper tires and 1 spare state trooper tires. Sean not only fixed the flat, but he also replaced all the tires. When I seen that, I looked at him and I went, I owe you. Sean looked at me and he goes, no, Gene, I still owe you. So anyways, that's how life turns around, how life recycles itself. When you judge somebody, just keep it to yourself. You know, don't be like my dad and force the issue, because all that does is tear you apart. I thought that my treatment of Sean during Cory's growing age would bond Cory and I don't know what happened. But right now, like my last conversation with him, he had Chuck as the most despicable piece of garbage on earth. And it wasn't that way. Chuck meant more to me than my own dad because of the way I was raised. And right now, Cory's saying the exact same thing. His grandfather means more to him than I do. That's his opinion. I not only honor that opinion, but I'll back it 100%. Because during the time of Cory's raising, I was Antichrist. I had the world in the palm of my hand. I was in the world. If I was to raise Cory today, I think it'd be a totally different story. Anyway, just food for thought. And I'm still dealing with my life as for decisions I made, but you can never go back. I can't even go back to yesterday. I can't even go back to the beginning of this video when I messed up and didn't tell you the thing about Sean getting the key to his own house, to his parents' house, which I would not have done. No way. So, anyway, this is the first time I really messed up on this site, but I'm going to let it ride. We all make mistakes. It's how you handle the mistakes that makes you human. And with that, I'm going to close. I'm looking at about 15:10. So, have a good day. May God bless.